I'm Corbett Wall with DV Auction, here with a 3-minute cattle market update for Friday, July the 3rd. Been kind of a crazy pre-holiday week this week. CME cattle futures have just been up and down violently all week long. Started out higher on Monday there, and then with Tuesday's grain reports there, they're real bullish for the grain prices. Down hard, the limit in some cases. Then the very next day, coming back on Wednesday, up the limit in some cases, and then here on Thursday, your live cattle futures are pretty much steady, and feeder cattle are down a little bit again, but it's just been wickedly up and down. But your feeder cattle board went off on Thursday there, closed near 217.50. That's getting back up there a little bit closer to where these August feeder cattle should be. Early sales this week in your major feeder cattle auctions were steady to $3 lower. Look at cattle market summary there for your Joplin feeder cattle market report. You can see that your steers were to $3 lower there on the average, but heifers were a little bit higher, and some of those 6-weight, which could be weaned calves or lightweight yearlings, probably not, but more likely weaned calves, they were quite a bit higher, and the calves were selling good. But one stick out sale there on Cattle Market Central for Joplin on Monday was a load of 837 pound steers to bring 218.50. That's nearly 100 pounds over what the board is based off of there. And in Salina on Monday at Farmers and Ranchers Livestock, they had a load of 570 pound heifers, bring 260. And that's a really good price there, especially on heifers, but guys are still wanting cattle. Some of these Midwestern yearling specials up in the northern plains have been really good. Huss, Platte Valley Livestock there in Kearney, Nebraska, call their yearlings $2 to $5 higher on a pre-holiday sale there. They had over 550 steers weighing from 9 to 950, average 921 at 216.30. Green City Livestock always has really good sales, especially when they break out a special, like they always have a 4th of July special. They had 600 head weighing 8 to 900 pounds, average 847 at 222.55, and that's a world higher than what the board's based off of on a 750 pound steer. But calves around the circuit, not a really good test anywhere. Steady to $2 lower there in the Kentucky bluegrass market. Most of those southeastern sales were closed this week, so most of them should be open next week, but it was really wasn't easily decided on where they were going to close, whether it was going to be this week or next week. But fat cattle this week, they did come out and had a lot of demand, which is unusual, but a lot of demand in an active trade. $2 to $4 higher on Wednesday. Southern Plains got $1.50. Northern Plains $151 to $153. That's $2 to $4 higher on a live basis. Dress sales were light because they didn't quite keep up, but back up to $240 dressed. That's 3 minutes. Going to take a day off on Monday because of the holiday. We'll talk to you next Wednesday.